You know, people are making $30,000 a month. It freaking broke my brain. And let me tell you something. It's pretty great when you have a business. And by the way, I found this probably 6 months ago, completely changed my life. But it's pretty great when you have a business that you have to actually downplay what people are making every month. I've got a friend of mine I know in this industry. She makes $27,000 a week. 1 month she made over $105,000 in a month. Get out of the city. I can't put that out there. Who's going to believe that? That makes no sense. And by the way, my name is Mark. I get off on a tangent. Welcome to my channel, Don't Retire, Rewire. This is for Gen Xers and Boomers. This is for Gen Xers and Boomers that are freaking going to be working till they're damn 70. They wake up one day and they're like, I'm not going to retire. Or maybe you retired and you are looking to supplement your income. And God bless you. I mean, I ain't saying nothing wrong here, but you're not looking to be a greeter at Walmart. That's not what you vision yourself. You're not looking to be driving for Uber and Lyft like I was. So back to my point, guys. Gen Xers, Boomers, welcome to my channel. Don't retire, rewire, obviously. Okay. How can this be? People are making, $100,000 a month, $30,000 a month. There's so many people in the community that I'm in is making six figures, So, here's kind of where I'm at. I can go on and I am going to talk to you a little bit about everything that this thing is and what it is to me and what it is to our community. But at the end of the day, if you can't watch this, if you can't, get some information, then don't leave here. Don't watch this far and not go to the description and check out my link, boomerrewire.com. This is a freaking game changer. I had to come and sit down. I'm going to, what do they call it? Drop the T? No, that ain't it. Drop the T, whatever. You know what I mean. So anyhow, guys, I found this opportunity probably somewhere around, I think it's probably been about 8 months now. And this is what I found. By the way, it's in the e-learning industry. And at my age, I was looking for a done-for-you business. I wanted to make money online. Here's what I knew, because I looked at the statistics, okay? 1,800 people a day are becoming millionaires on freaking TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Did you hear me? 1,800 people a day. I know it seems like a bunch of the 25-year-olds that look like they're 12, but at the end of the day, why in the heck, as a Gen Xer and Boomer, you think our monkey tookuses can't make 30, 80 grand and supplement our retirement or replace our job? Heck yes, we can. So I started looking online and I went down rabbit hole after rabbit hole. So I'm saving you the time, okay? Here's what I found. First off, I knew I wanted to be in the e-learning industry, the educational learning industry. I knew I wanted to be marketing digital products, okay? Products that I could sell over and over again. I also knew, and I didn't know this part, but I do now, I wanted to have control. I wanted to have master resale rights, and I wanted to make 100% profit, and I wanted, hear me out, I wanted a lot, the business to be completely automated and done for me. All I wanted to do was learn, train how to get traffic to my link. That's what I wanted to learn. And so I look at the e-learning industry. First off, let me say something about the e-learning industry, because that's the industry that you're going to be in. And by the way, you got to go look at it. I hope you go to my description. So don't leave here if you're like, I don't know if I like this guy. Definitely, whether you like me or not, don't go to my description and get my Boomer Rewire. So back to what I was saying. So you definitely are going to want to look in the e-learning industry. Let me give you a little overview, okay? I think it was 2024. The e-learning industry was $850 million a year. $850 million a year. Now, we're going to speed that all up to whatever it is now. August, okay? August 2026. It is close to, and you could Google it. You know, I'm probably off. I'm probably, again, like I did with the 30,000 a month, I'm probably downplaying it. It's close to 1.5, with a B, you know I'm going to say it, $1.5 billion a day industry. And let me say something about that, and this is fact. From what I gather, from what I read, they look for it to be over $1 trillion industry by 2027. A freaking $1 trillion industry. I'm in. I'm 6. I ain't got time to fail. Let me get in that industry. And that's exactly what I did. And I'll tell you, and I'm going to bullet point exactly what I found. Okay. I'm in a $1.5 billion industry a day. I have a complete done for you system. It's completely automated. Sure, you can go in and they'll train you on how to build out your own digital products. I'm going to straight up tell you right now, didn't care about it. Don't want to put that much time in. I ain't 30, 40 years old trying to figure this thing out. I want something, here's my words, easy peasy. That's what I want. And that's exactly what I found with my Rewire blueprint. And you go check it out in my description. Here's what I got. 5 done for you classes. Every one of those classes, and you'll see this all in my webpage. And by the way, when you see that webpage, that cost me, and it will cost you $39. I paid a one-time fee and a $39 to set up exactly what you're getting ready to see. Okay, now, I got 5 digital classes. Every one has a different educational level, so it makes it great. I don't know, Gen Xers and Boomers, we're all sitting on here. Sometimes our money's funny. And by the way, you can finance any of it today, Klarna, all that stuff. But you can get started for $100, $300. The education keeps going up all the way up to the creme de la creme of, I think it's $100, $300, $600, $900. That's where I got in, all the way to $1,400, and that is actually, you can market that in 2 languages, okay? Obviously Spanish and English. And by the way, don't you think, okay, that Spanish, that in 2 languages, that freaking thing rocks, man. Because there's a ton of Hispanic people that want to get involved, and, you know, we're global. We're in 35 countries, so that's another thing. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I got 5 done for you digital products, done. I got master resale rights. Well, what the hell does that mean, Mark? I'll tell you, very simple, and you can get a good mental picture of what it is. You walk into Verizon, T-Mobile, any of them. When you walk in the front door, what do you see? I'll tell you what you see. You see cell phone products. You see all kinds of stuff on displays on their wall. Apple's here, Samsung's here, you know, Google now, you know, all that stuff. Because they're carriers. They're a service provider for mobile phones, but yet they have the master resale rights to sell all these products. And guess what? They can sell them over and over and over and over again. Now, I'm not going to tell you to make 100% profit, okay? But I do, and so will you. So I have master resale rights on 5 educational products that I can sell over and over again, and I make 100% profit. I also, everything I do is organic. I bought this program 8 months ago, okay, 9 months ago, whatever it is. I don't know why I get all caught up with that, 8 or 9 months ago. And I do everything through social media. I have zero advertising cost. I paid a one-time fee, $39 to set up my website. That's it. I don't get another bill. Now, am I making $30,000 a month? I am not. Have I been close? Yes, I have. Okay? Actually, I have. I wanted to get started with this and make like $1,000 a month. I mean, I am making a lot of times in a week what most people make in 2 or 3 months. So yes, it's been great for me. But no, I'm not at that crazy number. I'm not at my friend I mentioned earlier making freaking $27,000 a week. But I'll tell you something. The difference between some of these people that are making that kind of money, and you hear me loud and clear on this. The difference between them and us, or even you, is they got here. One of the people I'm talking about has been doing this for like 28 months. I've freaking been doing it 8. I'm 8 months ahead of you. Doesn't mean you can't, do better than me because you're probably sharper. But at the end of the day, the difference between these people and me and you is they just got here before us. The person that I'm speaking of in my mind, I'm thinking making $27,000 a week. She got here 3 years ago. I wasn't thinking about this. Matter of fact, 3 years ago, my goofy ass was driving for Uber and Lyft and hating my life. I wished I would have known about this. We also got a school community. Hold on to your seat. A school community with 60-some thousand people in this. Let me say something real quick. A couple things on that. 60,000 people. First off, let me say this. This ain't no freaking scam. You ain't scamming 60,000 people. But also, let me say this. If you're a little negative like I was. Greatest thing ever. And here's what I thought. Oh, shit. 60,000 people's probably all burnt out. Man, I should have got here a year or so ago. Ain't nobody else gonna buy? 60,000 people! That's how goofy I was. I know I'm goofy now. But let me say something to you. Think about this, because I did. This is how I figured this out. We're in 35 countries. There's 8 billion people in the world. When you take 60, I think there's 62,000. When you take 62,000 people and you divide it out by 100 or 8 billion people, I mean to say, do it. I don't know. It's like 1 in 105,000 or 1 in 98,000 that's ever even heard of this. Look, if you're 50 to 70 years old, I'm telling you something right now. You can ride this shiatsu out for a decade. It ain't gonna get watered down. It isn't gonna get, well, it's saturated. My goofy ass thought it was saturated at 60,000 people. Are you kidding me? It ain't even close. So anyhow, also, I don't chase people. I've asked you a couple times, look, if you can't hang with me, if you don't dig the way I roll things out or whatever, okay, then, don't judge me. At least go to my freaking description and check out boomerrewire.com. It's a game changer. Look at that. Look at all the testimonials. Understand something too. When you look at this program, this opportunity I'm talking about that broke my damn brain, when I realized people are making 30,000, hell, they're making way more than that, and I had to downplay when I'm talking to people. We've created 20 plus millionaires. My friend I speak of that's making 27 grand, she's made over $1 million. There's 20 plus people there's a lot of guys, a lot of girls, a lot of ladies. By the way, ladies are freaking crushing it on this. They just are. Stay-at-home moms, whatever. Some ladies, their husband's still working. They took an early retirement. They have literally replaced his income and retired him. That's a fact. That's a true story. So I'll recap. I had to downplay $30,000 a month. People are making $30,000 a month. Broke my brain. That's what I said. And I had to downplay that because people are making a lot more than that. Oh, and there's a ton of people who ain't making shiatsu. It's just the way it is, okay? But overall, the big 30,000 foot view, looking down, if you're a Gen Xer and a Boomer, we don't have time to fail. This is in a $1.5 billion a day industry, 5 digital classes that teach people how to make money online. Who does not want to learn that? We all do. So that is unbelievable industry. Whatever you do, don't get in anything else. This ain't no BS Amazon drop shipping, opening your garage, freaking, you might as well go work at UPS. This ain't selling no bullshit. Lotion potions and colon cleansers and making $2.10 and I got to sell 1,000 of them every week. It's none of that. This is a badass business I found. 5 digital products, classes, training, master resale rights, 100% profit, no advertising costs, completely automated, done-for-you system, community to help you out, over 60,000 people, all kinds of people inside the community that have free school groups. Maybe you relate to them, somebody better than others, they got a free school group. It's just so. I'm totally, again, like I downplayed the money, I'm downplaying how freaking unbelievable this is. So don't be silly and not go look at it. I never have to hear the word no. I already told you it's completely done for you. So my tech experience was 0. I paid a very minimal fee and they set everything up for me in 72 hours. Completely multi-million-dollar business set up for me. Done. Live webinars, coaching, it goes on and on. So guys, my name is Mark. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. Don't retire, rewire. If you're a Gen Xer and a Boomer, I pop on here quite often. and shoot the breeze. And by the way, you see me doing this. This is cold brew. I drink a 1 cup of hot coffee in the morning, and then I suck on cold brew. So anyhow, boomerrewire.com, my channel, Don't Retire, Rewire. Go check it out. I'm loving you, brothers and sisters, and I'll see you on the next video.